hello, I've done some shopping with Boden. So I'm imagining we are in camp just outside Redcliffe, and this dude has turned up. So I'm soon going to talk to him, but I'm just going to check on all my followers. So I have a lot of gifts, like Chantry Amulet. This should go to Liliana, etc. I want to just check on them first so that they don't have any dialogue that will trigger at this level of friendship.
Something I can help with?
Can you teach me to be a bard?
I don't think you have the correct aptitude. I could give you some pointers, though. You may be able to pass them on to someone you know. Let's just go over there, away from the others. For safety, yes? I expect there shall be daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
Okay, so she's fine. She's on 43. So I'm going to give her everything I've got in my bag right now. So she likes Chantry symbols. Chantry Amulet.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Bronze symbol of Andraste.
Oh, how dear of you.
Okay, so I got it up to
so
60 now. And I think that's it. I'm lagging. Okay, so going to see if she has anything new to say to me now.
Something I can help with?
No, okay. Nothing, never mind. Right, so, and Alistair, do you have anything?
Something on your mind?
Never mind. I'm going to give him statues. So, here we go.
Is that for me? Really?
Okay, so I got to
Wow.
69.
Wow!
Right. Anything new?
Something on your mind?
No, okay. And the next one is Sten. He likes paintings. Where are you? Oh, over there. Could hardly see you. All
You
dressed
called.
up. Let's go.
As you wish.
So, going to give him Sten. He likes paintings.
Unexpected, thank you. Unexpected, thank you.
That was it, right? So he's 47. He's warming up to me. Let's see.
You called.
No, okay. Let's
As
go.
you wish.
And Wynne. She likes books.
Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
I still can't believe Joan was that stupid.
Stupid or desperate or just curious. He's not the first. He won't be the last. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
Oh, wow. I wonder what Irving saw in me that made him recommend me.
Do not squander this time trying to explain why Irving picked you. Accept it, and be the Grey Warden you're supposed to be. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Okay. So Wynne is now at 31. Does she have anything more to say?
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Glory and honor on the battlefield. It means everyone needs to show me some respect. Well, it means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
But the Grey Warden's bow to no one. You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I wish I could be served instead. I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Oh dear, how do we come into this? If I'm strong enough to take power, then I deserve it. I really want to make a playthrough one day when I pick all these choices, but I can't because I'm soft. So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Yes, maybe you should. Okay, so you're now at 33. Anything more to say, Wynne?
What's on your mind?
Okay, good.
It
Nothing.
is no trouble.
I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna give you the gifts in my bag. A book. Oh. Wynne.
Oh, marvelous.
And here's another book. And what are you now at? 41.
Oh, marvelous.
So now you're at 48. Right. This goes to Zevram when he comes in. This one goes to Ogrim when he comes in. And this one, amulet shape of the sword. I think I could give that to Morrigan, maybe. Stone. I don't know. Maybe I should check it up. I can't remember. Blue satin shoes. Okay. So I'm going to go enchanting.
Enchantment?
I want some enchanting
Enchantment.
done. So, Alistair, let's see. We want this one. And we want it back. Slow rune. 2 damage to Darkspawn. And some cold damage. I think that's okay. Okay. And equipped by Dayland, I've got spell resistance. Equipped by Liliana, she's got fire damage. And spell resistance. Okay. Oh, good. So I'm going to end this night with talking to my dog, and then going and chatting with my girlfriend.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Oh, he ruined them. Does this mean you have to go without? Actually, he is this cheeky.
Maybe, but that is not the point. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It was a gift. You can't just throw it away like that.
I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Oh, there you go. Actually, you know what? I want to check out something with Morrigan. I don't want her to go up more, I think. She's interested, right. So I think once she hits 37 or goes over 40, I'm going to have a problem because I'm totally planning on having hanky-panky with Severin. So I'm just going to leave my love interest alone. She's not my girlfriend yet. We're not in love yet. So that's it for this time. Oh, no. Let's kick this off. We're going there.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Lewi Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levi of the coins? Levi the trader?
You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Okay, so what promise did Duncan make to you?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sofia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it? What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one, and our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favour did you ask Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sofia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Couldn't you just go there yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Okay, so at this point I'm thinking, and I think Alistair is with me on this one, that we might actually have to go. We should go and check it out because, you know, with the last wardens and etc. and well, you know, and we are not really in a rush to find Arlemon's ashes because we have Van Tegan to step into his place, and he's in a coma, and I'm kind of thinking, you know, we won't find the ashes. So the next step for us is to go and find the Dalish elves or talk to the dwarves in Orzammar. I might do that first. Now, come to think of it. So, okay. What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
Yeah, exactly. Useful things at the peak. Like this voice actor, by the way. Yeah, so let's go to Soldier's Peak.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Brilliant! Ah, so he left. He's no longer here. So, travel to Soldier's Peak. Codex updated. This is interesting. I'm going to read this before stopping. Sofia Dryden is Ferelden's light and her most brilliant jewel. Nothing on this earth can ever quench her fire. Alessa Sofia Dryden was a young Arlen's rival for the throne of Ferelden. Dryden was strong and charismatic leader with much support from the Banon. When Arlen finally won the crown, Dryden refused to relent. She pushed her claim, was caught and accused of treason. Her sympathizers continued to support her, however. In order to appease them, Dryden was spared execution and forced to join the Grey Wardens instead. There you go. Dryden survived the joining and dazzled the Grey Wardens at Soldier's Peak with her leadership skills. And charm. She eventually rose through the ranks to become Warden Commander of Ferelden. Before Commander Dryden, the Grey Wardens were seen as a relic of older times and unnecessary drain on the nobles' coffers. Dryden, though, with her political connections, reinvigorated the Wardens and rapidly increased their numbers. In the meantime, King Arlen proved himself a devious king, willing to go to brutal lengths to silence his opponents. Arlen's reign of terror grew worse with each passing year, and some of the bands approached Commander Dryden in desperation, begging her to intercede. She agreed. You don't do that as a Grey Warden. And thus was the rebellion against King Arlen born. So yeah, so the Wardens do have a history of butting into politics. Arlen learned of the rebellion and took steps to end it. He publicly suspected all tithing to the Grey Wardens and declared that they were no longer welcome in Ferelden. Some of the Wardens, mindful that they were supposed to remain politically neutral, felt disgraced by Dryden's involvement in Ferelden politics and left her side even as the king's forces lay siege to Soldier's Peak. And yes, I kind of agree with that, you know. The siege took months and ended with the death of Sofia Dryden from the personal files of Lewi Dryden, merchant. So yeah, there we go. Interesting. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll be going to Soldier's Peak, and if stuff is in my way on the map, I'll pause them and do those as well. So bye.